And we're back to discuss Masterminds. And if you saw our review, we didn't like the movie. It's not very funny. As far as spoilers and stuff go, the scene where they crash into the gate, that's like the climax of the movie. They show that in the trailer. Gives you kind of a feel for how little there is going on in this movie. I felt like I kept thinking through as I was watching it, like, what could they have done to make this work? And the answer is nothing. Like, the script is just not right. All they did was just load a bunch of people that are well-known comedic actors and hope for the best and just, hope that they get people in on name recognition, that people would want to see Zach Galifianakis and Kristen Wiig and, tons and tons of Saturday Night Live people and all of the Ghostbusters except for Melissa McCarthy. So, yeah, I mean, it never really works. It's just a series of scenes. It feels like an extended sketch. If Zach Galifianakis' character was something that they created for Saturday Night Live and they made a movie out of it, this is what it would look like, is kind of the way I felt about it.
I know they had to have an FBI character in there, but what a waste of Leslie Jones.
They wasted tons of people. Kristen Wiig is wasted in this movie.
That's true.
They didn't do anything with it. I mean, she's the female lead of the movie, and they don't do anything with her.
Well, I mean, Zach Galifianakis is the lead of the movie,
right.
And there's a good chunk of the movie where he's not on the screen because it's following Owen Wilson's character.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fine. Like, if anything, they needed to either come up with more stuff for Zach Galifianakis to do or make it more of an ensemble movie, but they didn't. Like, it's 70-80% of the movie is just carried by him, and like I was saying in the review part, it's all just him walking around dressed silly. Like, that's the joke. Most of the time, like, the whole scene, the joke is that he's got cat eyes in, or he's got, a silly wig on.
And the sad part is all those different costume changes are capped in the trailer. So you know all of them. So when they happen on screen, you're just like, oh, I remember that. It's not funny.
Right. Well, and you wait for them to do something with it, and they never do anything with it. It's just him delivering his lines in that whole thing, and it feels like the whole movie it feels like you're actually on set, because it just feels like people reading their lines into the camera, and it's like, okay, are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, next scene. Like, that's the way the whole movie felt to me. I felt like I was watching a stage reading instead of a movie.
To me, I felt like the movie was they filmed a serious movie, and then they were like, you know what, we're gonna reshoot this with comedians, because it didn't feel like they did either.
Well, it would have been interesting if they had made it a serious movie and not worried about jokes, and like got into more of the characters and got into more of like the tragically funny side of it, which is more of like what something like Pain and Gain does. It's like, you can't believe how stupid these people are and that they're getting away with these terrible things that they're doing. And, and then like a reminder caption will pop up and say, this is still based on a true story. Like, these are things that happened. This just feels like, it's a Zach Galifianakis character that it's a lot like his Seth character that's like 20 years old now. Basically, and it's just him in different wigs, man. It's like the whole movie. That's the whole movie. Kate McKinnon shows up, and I'm sure there's people out there like, oh, but Kate McKinnon was funny in the movie. It's like, yeah, she's in the movie for like 3 scenes. She's funny, but, she's not really a character either. She's just doing a bit. She's doing,
It was so bad.
Her big grin staring at the camera thing.
Like, I'm having trouble thinking what to talk about because it's just so bad. It's such a mess. Like, the whole movie was just a total mess.
Yeah. There's a lot of missed opportunities. You know, and like Owen Wilson's barely in the movie, honestly. Mary Elizabeth Ellis, his wife, is barely in the movie. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I start, my brain keeps trying to figure out, like, well, if they'd done more of this or if they'd done less of that. Like, no, there's no fixing this movie. There's no.
No,
It just shouldn't have been made.
Yeah,
It just shouldn't have been made.
It was so bad.
Yeah. Masterminds. Don't see it. I hope you didn't see it. If you like the reviews, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.